Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. We're here at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and we're here with one of amazing people that are here for an upcoming event happening in Eldoret. Kuna event kubwa ina happen ya bodybuilders. Sio kama hawa ni bodybuilders kidogo.
Iko ndani yangu.
Anyway, tunaongea na nani?
So my name is Kevin. My name is Kevin Mwangi. I'm a director at Rolling Total Fitness. So I'm here courtesy of the management team of Rupas. And I can say I'm delighted to be here to receive one of our famous judges here. He's our main judge. So he's here to offer his expertise and make sure he helps us to upgrade our sport, which is now the bodybuilding. So this is actually the second season. We had one the previous year. And of course, we liked his job, and that's why we invited him for the second one. And if anything, we expect it to be bigger. He also brought a small team. You'll probably see them later to help us also do or manage the event much better and make sure that it will be as successful or even more compared to the last year.
Okay, maybe to someone who doesn't understand exactly what the event is about, you can briefly tell us.
Okay. So the event itself is just a bodybuilding competition, but from the management team, it's not just about people showcasing their bodies, but it goes deep. It's more about people focusing on health, mostly mental health and wellness. But I would say it starts by people noticing there's the sport, there is that attraction to that active and healthy lifestyle. And then from watching, you will admire and you will want to look the part. And then before you know it, you'll also want to embrace in that lifestyle. And before you know it, once you become fit and you engage in, eating healthy and being active, it helps to improve your mental health as well. Yes.
Okay, who are the participants maybe?
So the participants are basically just, most of them are bodybuilders, trainers, fitness enthusiasts, and they come from across our region, from East Africa, mostly from Uganda, Tanzania and Kenya, and maybe a few from all over because people are still registering. And I think by Friday we'll know how many people will turn up for the event to compete. Yes.
Okay, when will the event be happening?
So it will be on Saturday, on the 7th. Yes, this coming Saturday. Yes.
Okay, maybe I would like to know, most of the time when there are events in Kenya,
Yes.
Mostly they are hosted in Nairobi. But this time around, you guys decided to go all the way to Eldoret, home of champions.
Home of the champions.
Yeah, I'd like to know, why was that?
So just like I said, the management at Rupas, their hometown is Eldoret. So instead of having all the events come here, we want to go there and also lift their brand. And at the same time, just like you said, it's the home of champions. We want also to make sure that it's not just the athletes, the marathoners that are winning. We also want to make sure you're also bringing up our new talents, which are the natural bodybuilders. Yes.
Okay, as a Kenyan, what are you looking forward? Because you've said there will be various competitors or participants from various countries in East Africa.
Yes.
What are you looking forward on the 7th?
What I'm looking forward is for people to turn up, showcase their, the best physiques, and at the same time, you want also fans to also show up, support the event, sponsors as well, potential sponsors, so that also we, work towards improving, not just this year, even the next year, make sure that the sport keeps getting bigger. Yes, by the years.
Okay, how can people register? You've talked about people are still registering for the event.
Yes. So if it's registering, we've got posters all around, and of course they've got details. So people are doing online. If it's paying for the tickets, it's also online. Also for the registering, it's also online.
Someone may want to ask, this is a sport, of course, bodybuilding. What are other activities that you will do within that time so that to make this more enthusiasm?
So other activities, of course, there'll be some artists also performing. So there'll be some small, I think he's better placed to give us the itinerary for the event. Yes, but what I can say is that we're expecting some people, like I had CS Ababu Namwamba will also be turning up for the event to also see what is happening on the ground, and then he'll know where the government can come in probably next year.
Speaking of the CS, in sports people have been helped, people who go to run, people who do others. What have they done to support you?
The bodybuilding. You see, I usually say before somebody steps up to help you, you have to be seen to be doing something yourself. So last year was like our chance to showcase that bodybuilding is actually a sport. Sponsors can also see that they are fans, and it's through that now people can pay more attention, and at least by getting that attention now, of course, the sport will grow. Yes.
Okay, maybe to the judge, I would like to know why is it that he decided to be part of this amazing bodybuilding event for the second time in our country?
For me, it's a pleasure to be here for the second time. I'm very happy and glad. It's a good experience as Olympia coach last year. I've been invited for these great friends. I call them friends and brothers. As an African, I'm very proud what I saw last year. I saw a lot of quality, a lot of potential, and also I decide when they invite me for the second time because the public really request, they really love what we did last year. I just come back with a lot of expectations. I think the athletes looked great last year. We expect over 200, more than 200 athletes last year. We 170, around that. We're looking for maybe nearly to 300 athletes. And it's going to be fun. I'm very excited to see, especially the female categories. Last year, we kind of a little bit like short in girls. I am very excited to see the female coach Olympia, to see more females on stage. And I hope the Kenya to show as much quality they have in the males and females. Sorry. And, maybe next year, maybe we can show to the world Kenya is capable, like some other African countries like Mozambique, Angola's be announcing now. And maybe these guys can bring the NPC IFBB Pro League next year to this country. Me as a coach, not as a judge, and we'll be very happy. And I'm very excited to see what they will bring on Saturday's stage. We have a good panel of judges, and together with them, we're going to do our job. And, it's going to be great to see how many great physiques we have in Kenya.
Okay, maybe what are you looking forward to do differently from what you did last year? I believe the skills can't be the same.
No, always look to more improvements. I'm very excited to see the previous champions. All the guys, they play second and third. They improve in that body parts, and that's what I'm looking for. We want to show to the other countries and to the world, Kenya got a quality for the new sponsors to invest, to these athletes to start to travel around the world, to participate in the best leagues in the world. This is not an official federation. This is a natural, like private competition, but for Kenyans and for Uganda people, Tanzania, all East Africa. And the target of these main events is to make sure they show to the world they're capable. They got the quality, they got the muscle, they got the passion for bodybuilding, and they can be on the biggest stage in the world. And then they can have, maybe in Kenya, the biggest federation in the world. And I would like to show to the big bosses over there, Kenya can be on the best league in the world. And that's what I'm doing here. And it's a big responsibility. Like I say, last year, they surprised me. But I think this year is going to be the biggest ever bodybuilding show in East Africa. And maybe the future, like I say, if they get this and make them together and bring a federation to the country, we're going to have Kenya on the top of the African bodybuilding because they got quality.
Okay, maybe a quick one. Will there be winners? In every show, we expect at the end of the day to get winners.
Winner?
Yeah, will there be a winner or it's not a competition?
Or how would you judge who's the best person?
What we're looking for? Okay, what we're looking for is, first of all, in the male classes, we're looking for muscularity, proportion, symmetry, and balance, not just size. Because last year I see a lot of people very giant, very big, with carry on a lot of size, but some of them, the guys they lost, they're bigger than others because they bring less quality, less muscle insertions, not as much dense muscles, carry on a lot of water retention. And it doesn't matter if you come on stage with a lot of size, you're not going to impress me. You impress me if you bring size, quality, dense muscle, and proportion, symmetry. especially in the female categories. Like look into the female class categories. One of the main things is keep the femininity, presentation on stage, quality muscle, not as the same as a man's, because females still need to be a female. I always, as a coach, always to like to make sure my female athletes look like a females. And then we are looking a little bit more conditioned, and we are looking a little bit more females on stage. That's what we look at. African girls must go on stage more. Show it yourself. We got the genetic. We must show to the world Kenyan females got quality. And to be honest, it's one of the more exciting for me is to see more females, to be honest. I would like to see more females on stage and judge them, because I'm a female coach, Olympia, then that's what I want to see. Then I respect all the classes. I have love for them. I have a passion. And the good thing is I don't have any pressure. I come to do my job, judge fairly. Everybody going to be see, everybody going to get shot. Not is granted until the end of the show. If last year we have a lot of guys are winning in the morning, pre-judging, and the finals they moved places and lost. And if they don't keep up for the finals, they're gonna have sometimes they're gonna have a bad results. But I think this year they get it, and I think that's why it's gonna be very excited this year. I think the athlete's gonna come 100%, and I'm very excited to see what they'll bring on stage.
Okay, maybe how would you compare our Kenyan bodybuilders from maybe where you're coming from or from other countries like Mozambique, the ones that you've mentioned? Do you have a potential, or what can you say?
No, we have a lot of potential. Last year, Robert knows, I'd be very impressed with 3-4 athletes. We want to take them out, to take them to NPC European, because we don't have a mandatory and regional in Kenya. They can go straight to do pro qualifiers. And then unfortunately, it's quite short the time they didn't make it, but they got so much quality. I say to Robert, we need to take these athletes to the best league in the world. But maybe this year we don't know. But this year it's gonna be. I think this year is more for see if they are really, really that good, and then for next year maybe they can do a big investment with the sponsors and with the Rupas, and they can, like I said, they can bring the best league in the world to the Kenya. And then, like I said, I'm here. I'm not representing the federation. To make clear, I'm here as a guest and to do my job. And I love to be a judge. I love to be a coach. But I still prefer to be a coach, because the responsibility to be a judge is a big, high responsibility. And I hope in the future we have more shows. We have pro shows. We have federation. But this year we are talking now, we're going to have the biggest East bodybuilding show.
Are you a bodybuilder yourself?
I'm being a bodybuilder before. I stopped in 2000, and my last show I did 2019. I'm a men's physique elite IFBB pro, men's physique IFBB pro, and then I know what these athletes feel and how much they suffer, how much they diet down. I know what means being in that position, and that's make my job even more responsible, because I know how hard it is to be on that side.
Okay, what would you tell those people who are looking forward to come? That is the fans and also the participants.
Just come. Just come, enjoy your moment, enjoy your minutes on stage. Don't just overthink about your placings. Just enjoy. Because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You must learn how to lose. Get your stuff ready, see what you fail and come better and better. That's how I did. Like when I started competing, most of the shows I come back home without one single medal. And then after I start winning, people just look, oh, Robert Phil is winning, but they forget I lost a lot of shows. I do like 300 kilometers to back home without nothing. Then just enjoy, bring your best. For the females, please, girls, makeup properly, tan, and presentation. Enjoy yourselves on stage. And for the men, bring your best physique, because we want to see a top show, and that's what they're gonna give to them.
Okay. Sorry, just to add this question. With this competition, what will it change for the bodybuilders, especially in East Africa?
Say again? Can you repeat? Sorry.
With the competition that's going to happen on Saturday, what will it help the bodybuilders in Africa? Will it change the way they see things?
Look, we have a few countries they're already on the map in the bodybuilding. And Kenya, they got quality. The foundation is there. We just need to show more organized stage, because last year we have a little bit like different. I can say it's not wrong. We need a little bit more education. Our athletes also, they must to use tanning, they must to know about presentation, they must to know about posing. That's what I'm looking for this year. I would like to see more improvements on the pose, because last year we have a lot of lacking on the poses. I see it's very hard to judge when someone is not posing right. And then I think this year everybody get it. And this year is going to be a little bit different to all the athletes, because I'm not going to correct poses like last year. You pose wrong, you call points down. Simple. I don't care if you're better than the guy on second or third. If you're not posing right, you cannot win. That's what I'm going to do. For all the athletes that listen, that's what I'm going to do. Me and my team, we're just going to see, judge, okay, the physique matters, but if you're not posed right, it can cost you 1 or 2 places. And then, but this show, it's going to be that important for groupers, for the sponsors to invest, to bring a federation to this country. That's what you need, because the quality is there. We must to show to the world we are organized, and the people, Kenya, we have a lot of fans. I've been in so many shows around the world. It's very rare to see so many fans like I see here last year shouting and screaming for everybody, like support all the athletes, and I love it. I just love it, the environment last year. We have more. How many spectators we have last year? A lot. They just packed.
100 to 2,000.
A lot. And this year, how many?
More than. We're already halfway there.
Then let's see if we got enough chairs. And of course, yeah, I'd like to say thank you to my wife to come all this way with me, and to help as well on this show. And some of the girls maybe can go to her and see if they look nice and the hair is good and everything. She knows, and she give me a lot of support. And I can stay here talk a little bit more, but I'm so tired and starving. And thank you so much, and rest for the athletes and come Saturday, because we have a big job.
Okay, maybe you have something to add?
Just that they should come prepared for the event, because this time it's going to be bigger and better. Well, because we're expecting more than 300 athletes who have already registered, that's per now. We are closing the registration on Friday. This Friday, the registration should be done, weighing in should be done. We're looking forward to having one of the biggest shows in Africa, not even like East Africa. It's one of the biggest in Africa. We are getting recognition all the way from the US. NPC is watching us, National Physique Committee. So we are trying to see if we can offer pro cards starting next year.
Maybe to someone who doesn't know where the event will be happening, you can mention.
Okay, the event will be happening at Rupa's Mall grounds, which is located a kilometer outside Eldoret town. Yeah, just when you're entering Eldoret, it's on your way into town.
Okay. Thank you so much. We really appreciate for your time.
You're welcome.